Happy Tuesday. I am so glad you're here. For the next couple of times, I want to talk about rest. What does rest mean to you? And why do we need it? In today's world, society, there are so many things that are vying for our attention. And it's so hard to find that time to just sit quietly and rest, to give our bodies what it needs, to listen to our bodies instead of listening to our endless to-do list. Society will tell you that you need to keep pushing, you need to go harder, you need to do more. But that's not the way that God wants us to do it. I notice a lot of times our Christian walk goes against the current, goes against what society says. So today I wanted to talk just a little bit about rest and why it's so important. Not only did God talk about it in Genesis, that on the seventh day he rested, and that was the example that he wanted us to follow, but multiple times throughout the New Testament, God talks about it as well. One particular story in Mark 6:30 through 32, it's right before the feeding of the 5,000. Do you know the story about the 2 loaves and the 5 fishes and how Jesus fed a multitude? 5,000 men, and that did not include all the women and children that went with them. And then he had 12 basketfuls left over afterwards. I'd encourage you to read that for yourself. Again, that's in Mark 6:30 through 44. But I want to just talk about or read the first 2 verses in that section. Then the apostles gathered to Jesus and told him all things, both what they had done and what they had taught. So they had just gotten done with having a big, in modern day terms, a project they had just completed. And he said to them, Jesus said to them, "Come aside by yourselves to a deserted place and rest a while." For there were many coming and going, and they did not even have time to eat. So they departed to a deserted place in the boat by themselves. Jesus wants us to rest. Sometimes it's so hard to take that time for ourselves, but it's so necessary for our mind, our soul, and our spirit, and our body. So today, I just wanted to ask you the question, what does rest mean for you? How do you rest the best? And does rest mean just sitting quietly or taking a nap, or does it mean spending time with God? Don't forget, for the month of August, the first book in every one of my series is still 99 cents to give you a chance to try them out, see which one you like best. This one is Moments with Jesus. This one is the Adventure series, the Parenting series, and the Freedom series. If you like this video, please click like. If you would, I'd love it if you would subscribe. And if you hit the bell, then you'll see when you'll be notified of when the next video is coming. So come back on Thursday. We're going to talk a little bit more about rest. And in between times, I hope that you find some time to rest. Great to see you, and I'll see you on Thursday.